Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Islamic Defense podcast. So a few days ago, a brother actually sent me a video on Facebook, and I was kind of interested because the video was about a Muslim scholar that lived in Bangladesh, and he was actually quite popular here. And so basically, the video was of a Indian TV channel, and they were making a news report about a Bangladeshi Muslim scholar. And it turns out, in the video, they make a very absurd claim, which is that this Islamic scholar, his name is Sheikh Ahmadullah, this Indian channel, they claim that this Sheikh Ahmadullah, in his video, said that apparently, the Facebook emoji, the haha Facebook emoji, apparently this emoji is haram for Muslims. And as you know, the Hindu Bhakts are going nuts over this. They're very happy. They're mocking the scholars and stuff like that. And then I actually found the original video, and it turns out the scholar didn't say this.
Stop embarrassing yourself.
So I'm gonna go through some of the things that they said, and I mean, why are they so hell-bent on trying to make this Islamic scholars look bad, especially Islamic scholars of Bangladesh? And this is something that I've been noticing more and more frequently. So let's take a look at their clip and let's see what they say, and then I'll make my response.
Now let's talk about a 5-word that has baffled and infuriated us from time to time. A term that is perceived to be a religious order, but in reality is just an opinion,
Really?
and often a bizarre one at that. The word I'm talking about
More
is
bizarre
fatwa. The latest one has come from Bangladesh, from a Bangladeshi cleric rather. The
More
man on
bizarre
your
than
screen,
Shah
his
saying
name is
stupid
Mufti
nonsense?
Ahmadullah, a prominent Islamic cleric who appears on TV shows quite frequently and is quite internet savvy. He has more than 3 million followers on Facebook and
She said that he's very internet savvy, as if like Muslim scholars don't know how to use the internet or something. Like, what is that? Like,
YouTube, but don't go by his popularity, because Mufti Ahmadullah may have issued the most unpopular fatwa ever. He wants Muslims to stop using a Facebook emoji.
oh no, Bhakt, what have you done? Okay, so this is a lie. This lady actually contradicts herself in the next portion of the video.
This one, the haha emoji. Well, that's how one would react when they listen to the Mufti's explanation. In a short clip posted on Facebook, Ahmadullah said the emoji is often used to mock people, to ridicule them for their posts and pictures on social media, and hence totally forbidden in Islam. Listen to this.
যদি রসিকতা করে মজা করে আমরা এরকম কোনো রিয়্যাক্ট করে থাকি, যার সঙ্গে করছি, যার পোস্টে মন্তব্যে হাহা রিয়্যাক্ট দিয়েছি জাস্ট আনন্দের জন্য, মজা করবার জন্য, তিনি নিজেও এটা নিয়ে মজা করেছেন, এটাকে মজার ছলে নিয়েছেন, তাহলে সেটি তো ভিন্ন বিষয়। কিন্তু যদি তাকে তাচ্ছিল্য করবার জন্য বিদ্রুপাত্মকভাবে এটি করি, তাহলে এটি হারাম, সম্পূর্ণ নাজায়েজ একটি কাজ।
Did you notice that? So let's go back a little bit. So this anchor in the video itself actually claims that the sheikh said that using the haha emoji is haram.
Short clip posted on Facebook, Ahmadullah said the emoji is often used to mock people, to ridicule them for their posts and pictures on social media, and hence totally forbidden in Islam.
However, then they themselves quote the sheikh as saying this, and this is their own screenshot that I'm showing you right now, and this is what it says. Nowadays, we use Facebook's haha emojis to mock people. If we react with haha emojis purely out of fun, and the same was intended by the person who posted the content, it's fine.
Hence totally forbidden in Islam. Hence totally forbidden in Islam. Hence totally forbidden in Islam.
But if your reaction was intended to mock or ridicule people who posted or made comments on social media, then it's totally prohibited in Islam. Did you notice this? When it comes to presenting herself, she's actually lying about the scholar. She's saying that the scholar is saying that using the haha emoji is haram, period. But here, when they're showing the screenshot, they're showing the actual quote, which is that the scholar is not saying that using the haha emoji is haram. He's never said this. What he's saying is that if we use the haha emoji in response to someone making a joke, then it's fine. But if we use the haha emoji in order to mock someone or ridicule someone, then it's prohibited. That's what he's saying. He never said that haha emoji is prohibited, period. But this woman just a few seconds ago said that he said that using the haha emoji is prohibited. She never clarified that no, he doesn't mean that it's always prohibited. He simply means when it's used to mock people or ridicule people, which is completely fair, because if you use the haha emoji to simply mock someone, then that is a bad thing. That's not a good thing. So she herself contradicts herself in this own video. I mean, again, like, these people like are so stupid. Like, don't they realize that they're contradicting themselves and refuting themselves in their own video? Like, do you guys not watch your own videos? Like, what the hell is this?
But the response on Twitter is completely different. Hundreds of users are in splits. They're pointing out how ridiculous this fatwa is and mocking the logic behind it with the very same emoji.
Then she says that, but in Twitter, a lot of people are mocking this fatwa or making fun of this fatwa. Now, who are these people on Twitter? So this Twitter people are basically the Hindutva mob, okay? So in case you guys don't know, the Hindutva mob are very active on Twitter. They're extremely active on Twitter. They basically mobilize against anyone who speaks critically of Hinduism or India, and they go and attack that person. As a matter of fact, it got so bad that recently Armin Navabi actually posted a mocking photo of a Hindu goddess, and his whole Twitter account was completely banned because he got reported so many times that Twitter was Twitter just took down his account. So these guys are not a joke. These people are very well organized, and they attack anybody. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter whether they're an academic, whether they're a Muslim, whether they are some actor or something. It doesn't matter. They attack everybody. Anybody who speaks against the BJP and anyone who speaks against Hinduism. Okay, so this is a mobilized, orchestrated attack. This is not like some reaction of normal people. Okay, these are organized attack. Okay, so no, the Mufti didn't all of a sudden get some negative attack. This was planned and organized by the Hindutva mob. As a matter of fact, let me show you guys how bad these people actually are. Okay, so in case you guys don't know, there is a historian and her name is Audrey Tusk. So she basically writes about Indian history, and she studies Indian history, and she's a Jew. She's an American Jew. And recently she wrote a book on Aurangzeb. In case you guys don't know, Hindus hate Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb was probably one of the most religious kings, Mughal kings that lived, and many Hindus absolutely hate him because there are a lot of propaganda against Aurangzeb because he was religious, probably, and a lot of Hindus don't like that. Audrey Tusk actually wrote a book about him and showed him in a positive light based on authentic information, and the Hindus didn't like it very much. So and she's also very vocal against the BJP or the Hindu Bhakts. So she constantly gets attacked by the Hindu mob, and I'm going to show you some pictures of some of the comments, hate comments that she gets. And remember, she's an American academic trying to do her job, and this is the kind of behavior she receives from the Hindu mob. Check it out. I have just seen your profile. You puke a lot on social media. I think that is the only thing you're good at, puking. You will get what you deserve, gutter mouth. Just wait and watch. A toxic woman like you is a danger for the society, especially for children. You don't deserve respect and a genuine life. Now this one is absolutely disgusting. So they actually posted a picture of some Holocaust victims, and you know that Dr. Audrey Tusk, she's a Jew, and they said, spot your father, meaning her father would be in the Nazi concentration camp, because he's a Jew. So they're mocking the fact that the Jews had this horrible thing happen to them, that the Jews went to the concentration camps. I mean, this is the kind of disgusting people we're dealing with. These people are completely anti-Semitic, okay? And not just that, BJP have deep roots with Nazism, okay? These people have deep hatred for anyone who's not a Hindu, okay? Just like the Nazis. And you see this clearly. This is completely anti-Semitic. This is disgusting. They're making fun of Holocaust. But by the way, not all Hindu people are like this. This is just a radical faction of a political right-wing faction. This has nothing to do with majority of Hindus. But the point is, look at how disgusting these people are. But regardless, that's not all. So there's another human rights activist on Twitter, and her name is Nasiha Hodzi, and she also got attacked by these Modi trolls. And she said, those Modi trolls, I wonder how much does he pay you? And then this Hindutva troll, he wrote, much more than your one night cost, which means he's implying that she's a prostitute. They will call you a prostitute, they will mock your race, they will mock your religion. These people are disgusting, but let's carry on. Okay, so this one is the most disgusting. So one Hindutva troll, wrote this. He showed a picture of, how in the Nazi concentration camps, they used to put Jews in the gas chamber, and then once all the people died, they used to burn their bodies. And they basically took a picture of one of these ovens where they used to burn their bodies, and they wrote on top of it, the ovens where you belong, which means that since she's a Jew, she belongs in the oven, just like her forefathers who had a genocide committed against them, which means she deserved to have a Holocaust against her. I want you to think for yourself. Do you think these people deserve any respect? Again, I'm going to leave that to you. It doesn't matter whether Hindu or a Muslim. This is not a matter of religion. As a matter of fact, it doesn't even matter if you're an atheist. This is disgusting. Okay, making fun of genocide is disgusting. And these people should be banned, and they should never be allowed to use social media platforms. These are psychopaths. Like, do you honestly think now, do you get now, these are the people that attacked Sheikh Ahmadullah. You know what? Let's talk about the fatwa itself. Let's play one last clip, and then I'm gonna talk about the fatwa in general. And yeah, let's see this last clip.
What does all of this tell you? That fatwas can be as irrelevant today as those issuing them.
This is important. She said that fatwas like the one Sheikh Ahmadullah issued are irrelevant today as they are before. So what is she saying exactly? Now, what did the scholar actually talked about in his video? You see, Sheikh Ahmadullah actually didn't talk about, didn't simply talk about, Facebook emojis being haram. He was talking about something more general. He was actually talking about mocking people online, period. He wasn't just talking about, some haha emoji. He's talking about a much broader problem, which is mocking people online, which basically boils down to cyberbullying or online harassment. And online harassment is a serious issue. Now let's take a look at what the Sheikh actually said and how these people twisted his words to make him look bad. Let's take a look.
কাউকে নিয়ে ঠাট্টা বা হাসাহাসি করা সম্পর্কে ইসলাম কি বলে? ভাই আব্দুল্লাহ, অত্যন্ত গুরুত্বপূর্ণ প্রশ্ন। আজকাল সোশ্যাল মিডিয়াতেও এটির ব্যবহার অনেক বেশি দেখা যায়। ধরুন কেউ একটি কমেন্ট করেছেন, কেউ একটি পোস্ট করেছেন, তাকে তাচ্ছিল্য করবার জন্য আমরা হা রিয়েক্ট দিয়ে থাকি, তার মানে বিদ্রুপ করে থাকি। যদি রসিকতা করে মজা করে আমরা এরকম কোনো রিয়েক্ট করে থাকি, যার সঙ্গে করছি, যার পোস্টে মন্তব্যে হা রিয়েক্ট দিয়েছি জাস্ট আনন্দের জন্য, মজা করবার জন্য, তিনি নিজেও এটা নিয়ে মজা করেছেন, এটাকে মজার ছলে নিয়েছেন, তাহলে সেটি তো ভিন্ন বিষয়। কিন্তু যদি তাকে তাচ্ছিল্য করবার জন্য বিদ্রুপাত্মকভাবে এটি করি, তাহলে এটি হারাম, সম্পূর্ণ নাজায়েজ একটি কাজ। আল্লাহ রাব্বুল আলামিন কোরআনে কারিমে সূরা হুজরাতে অত্যন্ত স্পষ্ট ভাষায় বলেছেন যে লা ইয়াসখার কওমুম মিন কওমিন, তোমাদের কেউ যেন অন্য কাউকে নিয়ে বিদ্রুপ না করে, ঠাট্টা না করে।
So as you guys saw, the Sheikh is actually talking about mocking people on social media. And using the haha emoji is one of those medium which people use to oftentimes mock other people. Now, what exactly is the issue with this? Now, mocking people online is a form of cyberbullying. As a matter of fact, cyberbullying starts with this type of emojis and hurtful comments. Now, the thing is that both in India and Bangladesh, cyberbullying is a serious problem. And the level of cyberbullying that happen in India and Bangladesh is extremely severe, to the point where it oftentimes leads people, especially teenagers, to depression and suicidal thoughts. Now, let me show you guys a few reasons why cyberbullying is a serious issue. Okay, so there's one article in India TV, which, by the way, I have heard that itself is a BJP run media outlet, just like Wion. By the way, the channel that I'm responding to itself is a BJP owned media television. So that explains a lot of things. So this India TV, they wrote an article that read, "Can cyberbullying lead to suicide or self-harm?" The research suggested that it is not just the victim of cyberbullying that are more vulnerable to suicidal behaviors, but the perpetrators themselves are also at higher risk of experiencing suicidal thought and behavior. It seems young victims of cyberbullying are twice as likely to attempt suicide and cause self-harm. According to a study constructed by Swansea University, children and young people under age 25 who are victims of cyberbullying are more than twice as likely to self-harm and enact suicidal behavior. So what this means is that cyberbullies, people who are cyberbullied, oftentimes have are twice more likely to cause self-harm or try to commit suicide or have suicidal behavior. So people who are mocked or bullied online oftentimes commit suicide, and this is what the research data shows, and they are more prone to commit suicide. So this is a serious matter. So what the Sheikh talked about is extremely important, especially for India, because cyberbullying is not a joke. And yet this woman is mocking the Sheikh for saying that people shouldn't cyberbully other people. People shouldn't mock other people. He's speaking out against cyberbullying, and this woman is mocking him. Now, interestingly enough, there's an article by a lawyer who lives in India, and he basically said that there is no clear-cut laws that actually protects or prevents cyberbullying in India. So the Indian Penal Code 1860 or IPC neither defines bullying nor punishes it as an offense. Also, according to Times of India, recently in the year 2014, a girl killed herself over Facebook harassment. So the article reads, "In Kolkata, cyberbullying has snuffed out yet another young life. A 17-year-old schoolgirl committed suicide on Tuesday night after one of her friends uploaded a morphed picture of her on social networking site." So basically, now this is important to note. So basically, this girl committed suicide because her friends uploaded a morphed picture of her on social networking site. What do you think was the reaction of these people when they saw this morphed picture of her on Facebook? I'll give you a guess. Do you think maybe they used the haha emoji? I mean, it's a no-brainer that she got mocked, obviously, because people are stupid. And this is what the Sheikh is talking about. This is why this type of emojis are dangerous. Now, sure, you can use these emojis, no problem. If someone is making a joke, and like the Sheikh said, if someone is making a joke, it's fine. But if you use it in order to hurt someone or make fun of someone, then it is absolutely prohibited. And the Quran makes it very, very clear, because in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, O you who believed, do not let people ridicule another people. Perhaps they may be better than them, nor let women ridicule other women. Perhaps they may be better than them. And do not insult one another, and do not call each other by offensive nicknames. Wretched is the name of disobedience after one's faith, and whoever does not repent, then it is those who are the wrongdoers. You can read about this in Quran 49:11. And this is basically what the Sheikh was trying to say. You shouldn't mock people, because oftentimes what happens is that young kids are they're very prone to be affected by this type of behavior. If other people, a lot of people, gangs up on you and make fun of you, it can drive them into depression and suicidal thoughts. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's commandment is very, very important. We should not mock people. And that's basically what the Sheikh is saying. And these people is making fun of the Sheikh for saying something that's extremely important, especially in Indian society and Bangladeshi society as well, because this happens all the time. And he's trying to stand up for these people, and he's trying to say something very, very important, and these people are making fun of it. And by making fun of it, this woman actually condoned this type of cyberbullying. Because what else is she defending? The Sheikh is saying that you shouldn't mock people, which is a doorway to cyberbullying. And these people are defending it. So what? Like, is she saying that people should be mocked? Is that her opinion? Again, like I said, these are the kind of people we're dealing with. Also, it's not just that. Recently, in the year 2018, in UAE, an Indian girl tried to commit suicide, but she was saved by the police of Dubai. Here, let me read the article. It said, Sharjah, a 20-year-old Indian girl, here upset over comments mocking her picture on social media, planned to commit suicide and live stream it, but was saved in time by the police. According to Khalij Times report on Saturday, a cybercrime patrol of the Dubai police notified their counterparts in Sharjah about a message circulating in the social media wherein a girl had declared that she would commit suicide and make a live video of it during midnight on Friday. Police officials said that the girl, who was not named, was in severe depression due to being trolled and cyberbullied on social media that drove her on the brink of suicide. The Sharjah police swung into action to save the girl. It managed to identify the source and location from where the messages was sent. The police officers and patrol department reached the girl's flat in Sharjah Al Nada area. They told the girl's father about her plans to kill herself. When they reached the girl's room, she was actually preparing herself to end her life. The report said the police said they calmed her down and told her that they were here to help her. The girl was later provided psychological support and counseling to banish the thought of suicide. Now look at the difference here. Here in Dubai, they actually have cybercrime unit that works to stop cyberbullying. But in India, these people are actually encouraging cyberbullying. They're attacking people who are speaking out against mocking people or speaking out against this type of bullying online. And by the way, we read about superheroes. These police, but may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserve them. These police officers are real life superheroes. They actually, with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they saved her life. who, by the way, this girl herself was an Indian. If this happened in India, would this happen? Who knows? Anyway, the point is, this shows that fatwas are not irrelevant. They are very, very relevant, especially if they're based on the Quran and the Sunnah. And I thank Sheikh Ahmadullah to actually talk about this issue, because this is an important issue that not a lot of people talk about. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, guide him, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cause him to make more fatwas where this type of serious issues come into light. And yeah, with this I want to end the video. Again, thank you guys for watching. By the way, I actually used a tripod for this video, so hope the quality is better than my previous videos. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'm gonna end the video. By the way, guys, like, share, and subscribe, and please, if you can, support me on Patreon. I make no money from these videos. I mostly use the money I get to buy equipments like the one tripod that the camera is standing on. My next plan is to buy a proper camera. So please, if you can, please help support my channel by supporting me on Patreon. And yeah, again, thank you guys for watching. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.